So today our job is just to teach you because we have the IPC have been changed because of privatization, and why we have to do this kind of privatization done in Yi-Chih? Because quite often, I mean, so before their organization they have some problem. So that's why it would be to make explain why is the full government 就是港口治理啊，就是跟企业治理差不多。So unlike including the full governance and why is the full governance and the category of full governance model. Okay. And full privatization is quite very important because basically if state-owned company there. So full government not flexible, okay? Flexible, and so if you like to do the more flexible, that means they have to welcome some, privatization system into this company, okay? So and also some argument for increase the private sector to participate in core industry, okay? 鼓励一些民营的企业参与这个港口的建设等等。So venture, the final one is case study of four governments. So what is this for government? Basically, for government that's because of different or they have use a different system and. Some company, for example, Elan, some companies belong to stay on their core company, and some companies belong to privatized company. Okay, so because their main job is to make it for more competition in the world in the future. So that's why they have changed their organization and also their system, right? So. So basically, effective full government is very important to make sure for smooth sponsorship and development and facility their international trade and maximize their economic benefit. Okay, because if this company is all belong to the world, that means space belong to the country. The country that will be, to make a lot of fund or budget for this company to operation. Okay, it become the very big financial burden for this state or for this country. So that's why basically will be a lot of full privatization will be implemented in the system. And because they like to reduce the country or state finance burden, okay， 所以减少一些财务的负担，所以开始进行这笔化。那什么叫治理呢？就是facilitate international trade, maximize economic benefit, and of course they will be bring to all different country and territory. Okay, so how about for government? Of course, will improve the port efficiency and but also including the. But if you consider port efficiency, sometimes we consider different countries they have different cases. So you cannot price all the port authority just like this way. Because first time I visited Yunnan, in that time a lot of port is controlled by marine. So when I first time to visit, what's that? Ho Chi Minh Port, and you can see a lot of they're just marine officer because their port is controlled by the marine. Okay, so very funny. Not funny. Very special, very unique in the port, right? They have if you review their military Ministry of Transportation, special for sea transport. They have separate two parts. Okay, but that. Very strange, because in United Seaport, some seaport is under control by the Navy. Another is a Marine Administration Authority. So separate two parts. And Navy, like right now, they set up some company we say Saigon Import. Saigon Import. Saigon, sorry, how to say it? S-I-C, Saigon.
S-A-I.
S-A-I. G-O.
G-O-N.
G-O-N, Saigon Import. So, the Saigon, Navy set up a Saigon Import, the company, to control this, there's some Vietnam seaport. And some seaport is under control by the Marine Administration Authority. So, two systems. Okay, so. Okay, so we'd like to introduce what is the infrastructure, because you mentioned, because you have I just mentioned before, because you have port organization, they have some port engineer department, so they have designed the port and of course including construction, right? So what means there's infrastructure? Infrastructure have a divided to part. First part, that means if you're under the water, under the sea, or under the water, we say infrastructure. Infrastructure including the pier, land, bridge, road, and the terminal. Okay. 就水面下的叫做基础设施补充一下下部基础设施。Superstructure, that means the location is highly on the sea level, so including your gas crane, your warehouse, the building, and so on. Okay, just like this. So sometimes we will use the infrastructure to classify the port governance model. So just do like this. Okay, so first I would like to introduce if you the port governance model is classified by the infrastructure. Okay, here is I'll just make a very simple explain what's the meaning of infrastructure. If is after the sea level, we say the superstructure. Superstructure including the we circle the gauge crane, cargo handling equipment, and the building and what else. If under the sea level, that means including the pier, land, bridge, road, terminal. Okay, here. So that means location we say infrastructure. 所以一般基础设施分为上位基础设施和下位基础设施。上位基础设施就是那个海平面以上。下基础设施就是它的基础建设、道路、马路等等。Okay, so they have 4 types of port governance model based on the infrastructure. So infrastructure that means belong to the government, and also the infrastructure belongs to government. Okay, so that means we say public. So this kind of model we give them. We say public service port. just long time ago, I mean, sir，港务局什么时候民化的？2012嘛。哦，对。So 2012 before is Kaohsiung Port Authority. In that time, the land belonged to government, and the gauge crane also belonged to government. So in that time is we say public service port. Okay, that's before the 2012 before is the Kaohsiung Port Authority. And because right now is after 2012, and some companies belong to the privates. That means the private sector build up the superstructure and including the infrastructure. 就说它的如果是用民间来建构的时候，我们叫私人服务港。So we say the private service port. Okay, it's private service port. And another two kind of port type, for example, the railroad port. The railroad port that means their land, their infrastructure. That means your terminal is belong to the government, but the gauge crane is built by the private sector. Okay, so that means so far the TIPC their model is we say the landlord ties TIPC. TIPC, that means Taiwan International Port Corporation. So the model belongs to the landlord port. Landlord port is 工具港. Okay. Sorry, 叫做地主港. Landlord just like because you have this house and you just lend your house to other people to move in and they pay money to you, okay? And also before, for example, some kilo before or Taichung, they have a very old gauge crane. They can lend some private sector, okay? So this kind of model we say the tour port. Because rent tour to private sector, and then private sector will pay money to him, okay? 所以叫工具港，就是它有以前，现在没有，以前在高雄港跟旧港到处很旧的桥司机，它可以租给别人用的。然后到时候联系还有联系，然后到时候那专业公司就是付那个就是租他那个桥司机的钱。Okay, private sector. This kind of model we say the true port. Okay, because this gantry crane is belong to TIPC before. For example, the Kaohsiung port and then Kaohsiung Kilo and Taichung, they have very old gantry crane. They can lend the gantry crane to the private sector. So private sector will pay better money to him. Okay. So that's why we just according to the infrastructure they have different type, 4 type. First one we say public, another is two port, and the landlord port and the private service port. 大概4种类型。Okay, so here just show more details. What is the very basics there for management. Just from, for example, divide the infrastructure, dimensions, superstructure, for labor, and other function. Okay, you can see there are different types. Also management, okay. basically, according this model, let me show you for example, here's the private sector links. For example, if you are, sometimes it's so hard to think about that because in our idea, the poor is belong to poverty, okay? With the poverty. Okay, so basically in Taiwan, normally because Taiwan we think about the seaport it belong to public property， 就是我们讲公共财 ，OK？ So basically, Kaohsiung Port impossible become a private service port, impossible. Because finally I'll just go to the then no port stop, okay? 这是我们叫地主港 only. Because we think so the seaport is very precious, 就是非常珍贵 very short and very rare and so we are not allowed the private sector to take over all the to take over all the property, okay? Because it belongs to the government, it belongs for our people, okay? So impossible, just like the Philippine case, some seaport is belong very small seaport is came under control by the private sector. We are impossible, yeah. But in future, we don't know. But so far cannot. Okay, so we continue the privatization, quite very important topic for us because our government has some problem because the privatization problem. Because our government have no money, especially some people, some experts criticize the Kaohsiung Port Authority is very old system very old. And in that time, Kaohsiung Port Authority have they have two functions. Let me show this way. And okay. Before the privatization, the Kaohsiung is belong to Port Authority. So hopefully we'll just show you the public service port. Okay, one more time. So they have two functions. First one, that's mean maritime and that's mean like they have we say the administrations of region. Administrations of region, that means you port enter and out have got some visa, right? You have permit by Kaohsiung Port Authority. And also they have another function that's in operation physics. Maybe I show this one is not good for you to understand.